All right, which one are you picking? Are you on Team Puffco or are you on Team Dr. Dabber? Because there's a lot of people arguing over Peak Pro versus Switch 2, which one's the best. And I'm here to tell you which one I think is the best because these are two of the best battery-powered concentrate hits that you can get. I do think there are better electronic options, but for battery-powered, something that you can take with you, these are two of the best. And I will say the Switch 2, it's a bit bigger, it's a little bit harder to bring with you, but also, like, Puffco has a bunch of other devices that are smaller and even more portable than this one. And if I'm bringing something with me, I prefer not to bring the glass. So these are both, like, really good devices at home, but you can bring them places because they don't need to plug into the wall. But the way they operate is different. You got your little ceramic crucible in here, which heats up the dabs. Very similar to all the Puffco devices. They do a really good job with that. And this has a quartz bucket in there. I got a sapphire bucket in mine, but it uses electromagnetic heat. You got induction heating that heats up a chamber in there that's around that bucket that just, it provides your dab. It does a very, very good job with the hit. I really like the technology. They both do a good job with the hit. I think some of the major differences are, though, is the battery size on the Switch 2 is a lot bigger, but it uses more energy to give you the hit. The technology is different, so it's not delivering the hit the same. And I found with like a similar setting that I get about the same amount of hits on both. Close to 20. These are high-end E-Rig devices. When I dial in my settings, I'm getting close to 20, maybe 22 to 25 if I'm lucky. But there's a lot of devices out there, the lower cost devices that give you close to 10, and they're done at 10. But they're very cool, I would say. They both use an app. I do like the Puffco app is a little bit better, but after you get your settings dialed in, I don't like to use the app that much. I'm not using it for every hit. I just want to get my settings set up and then go to whatever I need. I don't really like messing with the app, but the Puffco app is a little bit better. I will say that one of the major differences that a lot of people are interested in is the ecosystem that goes with it. Some people don't care about the default stuff that you get. They want to buy third-party accessories, new glass for it, new add-ons and stuff. And there's just so many more things that you can get for your Puffco. There's tons of glass artists making stuff. There's some stuff for the Switch, but you'll soon find out there's way more things for the Peak Pro. Look, if you've got either of these, which one do you like better? I dropped a more extensive video on the tubes if you want to hear more about it. But which one are you? Team Puffco or Team Dr. Dabber?